plus the sounds of David Bowie.
Hearts become outdated clocks, ticking in your mind.
Find out how his songwriting contest went and what he'll be doing next.
Hopefully snubbing Robert Smith some more. Congratulations, you've just won Internet Tonight.
Hi there, welcome to yet another cheeky edition of Internet Tonight. I'm Michaela Pereira.
And I'm Scott Harriet. Topping Internet news tonight. The recording industry has lost the latest round in the battle.
Big list.
The big list! Monumental in its largeness.
They say if you build a better mousetrap, the world will beat a path to your door. Later on in the show, we find out what happens if you take that trap and turn it into a car.
And coming up,
well, altogether, entries and voters, we had over 200,000. That's not hits, that's actual entries and voters. So I think in hits-wise, we're well over the million.
oh yes, we're going to have part one of our exclusive look at David Bowie in cyberspace when Internet Tonight continues.
Internet Tonight is sponsored by Egghead.com. Shop 3 times smarter.
Sure to win starting Monday at ZDTV.com. Woo! It's getting hot.
Welcome back to Internet Tonight, friends. There aren't many pop rock stars who not only have survived the test of time, but display talents ranging from singing to acting to odd makeup choices. And of course, with the burgeoning media that is the Internet, a new territory is ripe for conquering.
David Bowie is one such rock legend, entrepreneur, and visionary, and he can be credited with 30 years of influencing and transforming the mainstream. Music Online correspondent Leah Makelem met with him, and today is the first of our 3-part series featuring Mr. Bowie and his dabbles on the net. Tonight, we look at the results of his cyber song contest that was launched on his groundbreaking site, BowieNet.
The BowieNet Cyber Song Contest was open to anyone with internet access. David Bowie wrote and recorded the music, supplied the lyrics to the chorus, and invited the entire World Wide Web to complete the tune. Internet Tonight traveled to New York to meet Mr. Bowie, to eavesdrop on the song recording, and meet the lucky chap who penned the winning song.
Now it's time to close our eyes. Now it's time to say goodbye.
First published song by Alex. This does not leave my possession.
Meet one of the most envied kids on the block. 20-year-old Alex Grant from Ohio, winner of the BowieNet Cyber Song Contest.
So we got you, hey kid. I always fall for the publishing contract deal.
Well, altogether, entries and voters, we had over 200,000. That's not hits, that's actual entries and voters. So I think in hits-wise, we're well over the million.
Alex fended off stiff competition from thousands of other Bowie co-writing hopefuls and scooped the coveted top prize, or rather prizes, including an all-expenses-paid trip to New York City, a $15,000 publishing contract with Bug Music, and the best part of the prize, an evening in the studio recording his winning song with the man formerly known as Ziggy. Yes, Mr. David Bowie.
Checking in your mind.
What was it about Alex Grant's song that made it a winning tune?
It was impertinent, it scanned well, and it was easy to sing.
Ironically, Alex won this cyber song contest with a tune about the trappings of the internet.
Like when I first logged on to the internet, you know, it was like 3 years ago. It was this beautiful, magical thing. But, you know, after a certain amount of time, I realized that I was sort of getting stuck inside of that. My whole life became the internet, basically.
Hello, it's me.
Finally, a delighted Alex meets his co-writer. They smile for a few photos, and then it's down to business. The recording of the song, What's Really Happening.
You're bleeding.
Longtime Bowie collaborator Reeves Gabrels joined Bowie on guitar, as starstruck Alex sat nearby and listened.
So what I tend to do is put down a lead vocal and then start building up from there.
Grown inside a plastic box, microbots and safety locks.
The whole experience seemed quite surreal. As Alex observed Bowie in the studio, thousands of others watched everything from the rehearsal to recording to mixing to releasing What's Really Happening on a webcast over BowieNet and RollingStone.com. Life will never quite be the same for Alex Grant. The BowieNet Cyber Song Contest gave Alex the kind of break songwriters kill for. Alex plans to continue writing songs and will use the $15,000 he received in prize money to finish up his college education. There aren't too many people who get to say, I wrote a song with David Bowie.
Alex, how was that? All right?
Really great.
Is it going to be all right?
Join me next time for part 2 of David Bowie's virtual world, when we enter BowieNet and meet the brains behind this groundbreaking online community. Plus more from David Bowie about the world he has built online.
And for more Bowie coverage, make sure to visit our website. There you can enter to win our special Bowie giveaway. You'll also find a link to RollingStone.com, where you'll see the entire archived webcast of the BowieNet Song Contest recording session.
Well, it's time to slow things down a bit. Ever just want to cozy up by the fire with that special someone, but your only real candidate is Buster, your aging, flatulent bulldog? Well, that could all change after tonight's Love Online.
And look for our list of links called The Big List.
The Big List, now in THX.
All right, don't stray too far from your tube. There's more internet tonight coming up, including a website that apparently wants you to remember that machines are not warm and fuzzy.
Plus, David Bowie on his website.
Then I'll spend probably about an hour, maybe more, going through my site and checking out any new additions to the site, making sure the programs are working, any new little gifts are out there, see if I approve of them or not.
Yes, you're going to hear more in part 2 of our look at Bowie in cyberspace on the Internet Tonight.
Internet Tonight is sponsored by egghead.com. Shop 3 times smarter.
At this very moment, egghead.com is hosting live online auctions where you can bid on name brand products in real time. You're looking at actual items streamed from the auction block to your TV. Hurry to the live auctions at egghead.com now and bid for yourself, because at Egghead Auctions, real time goes real fast. Egghead.com. Shop 3 times smarter.
Looking for a new house? How many can you see in a day? 4? 8? 30? Well, now you can see 30, 40, 50 or more open houses in just a couple of hours. Where? At homeseekers.com, that's where. Homeseekers.com offers online access to hundreds of thousands of homes nationwide, not just the small fraction found in newspapers and magazines. With the click of a mouse, you can be viewing dozens of homes in your price range with exactly the kinds of features you want, with no sales pressure. And all listings are updated daily, so you never waste time with homes that are no longer available. Get to know the neighborhood. Pick the homes you want to see. Then call your real estate professional. See 30, 40, 50 open houses in a day. Where? At homeseekers.com, where every day is an open house.
We're cooking up something special. ZDTV's ultimate guide to summer. All next week, register to win the hottest summer prizes at ZDTV.com. With the Rio MP3 player from Diamond Multimedia, the Ixla Digital Camera Suite Plus, Broderbund's National Geographic Trip Planner software, and the Rocket ebook from Nuvo Media. Or the grand prize, a Travelscape.com summer vacation getaway. Oh! Register to win starting Monday at ZDTV.com. Woo! It's getting hot.
Back to Internet Tonight, friends. What do you get when you cross an internet service provider with just about one of the coolest musicians around? Well, the answer, of course, is in tonight's Music Online.
And our music correspondent, Liam Makelem, continues his exclusive interview with pop icon David Bowie and finds out what he has to say about his fans online and his own little kingdom on the web he calls BowieNet.
Since its birth online last September, BowieNet has emerged as the most progressive, not to mention the coolest internet service provider on the planet. That is a reflection of David Bowie, the web innovator, his vision and personality.
BowieNet is the mother of all rock and roll internet service providers, with net access, email and stacks of news and information. But it's more than all that. It's an online community with subscribers who are invited to post art, music and poetry online, as well as interact with each other and David Bowie.
It means a great deal, actually, because it's showing that he's trying to communicate with the fans.
They get personal glimpses into Bowie's colourful life through his online journals, or by flicking through his private photo album.
My kids love him. I mean, my kids, they're third-generation Bowie fans, and it's just like this one big Bowie family.
They're an amazing bunch of people. I mean, they really are great. They really are great. I've been through quite a few of the other sort of so-called fan sites of other artists, and I'm really proud of my lot. The best thing that's happened with our site, I think, because it's produced a kind of a community feel, that one doesn't become the focus of everything all the time. And it's amazing how much you get into their lives and find out about what they're doing and what's interesting them other than just being part of the BowieNet site.
And while other rockers with mega sites may never visit them, David Bowie is fully involved with BowieNet almost daily.
He's actively involved, and he's acutely aware of everything on the site.
Howard Jakovich, BowieNet's webmaster. He, along with Ron Roy and Bob Goodale, who run the internet company Ultrastar, are the main men behind BowieNet.
I'll spend probably about an hour, maybe more, going through my site and checking out any new additions to the site, making sure the programs are working, any new little gifts are out there, see if I approved of them or not.
Along with providing and overseeing content for the site, Bowie also partakes in the online chats, both as himself and often incognito.
I participate a lot more than they think.
That's it. David Bowie, the voyeur.
Yeah, I got several addresses, so it would be very hard for them to. I know some of you know what they are, but don't spam me, you're on.
BowieNet's original mission was to create a community, and in less than 1 year, by all accounts, they have.
It feels like a virtual community, yeah, which I'm not quite sure how you differentiate between that and a real-time community, real-life community. There's something added, not actually knowing who the other person really is in reality, but only having a sense of that person. It's almost metaphysical. It's an extraordinary feeling. I enjoy it very much. I enjoy it because I don't quite understand it, and I think I've always enjoyed the things that I don't really understand.
Join us next time for part 3 of David Bowie's virtual world. This time, David Bowie, the visionary, his thoughts on MP3, movie distribution online, and the future of the internet.
And for still more Bowie coverage, you can visit our website where you can enter to win our special giveaway. We're also going to link you to rollingstone.com where you can read a biography of Bowie and possibly find out more than you ever wanted to know.
As cool as BowieNet is, we don't want you to spend all of your time online. In fact, to help you along, we lined up some potential dates for you, and we've even thrown in some love advice from Megan Marks. And
you know, I bought a rug like this in Afghanistan last year. We've got a wee bit more to bring you on the show tonight, but here's a friendly reminder to check back with us tomorrow. When we round out our 3-part series on the life and times of David Bowie in cyberspace, find out how he got sucked into the net and why it's his new home. That's on Friday's show.
What's really happening? What's really...
This is Phoebe Barker.
live tonight. If you've been enjoying our David Bowie coverage this week, you're in luck because Leah Makelum brings us the final chapter of his interview in tonight's Music Online.
That's right, and tonight Bowie gets a little personal. Yes, he talks about his thoughts on the controversial music format MP3, movies online, and just exactly what he's doing on the internet.
He's the perennial polymedia man. The ever-changing David Bowie is proving he's as relevant today as he was in 1969 when he first became known to us as the space oddity pop star. In the final part of David Bowie's virtual world, the Thin-Wired Duke talks about digital technology and how his relationship with computers and the internet began.
The David Bowie of today is a wired entrepreneur who's embraced computers and the internet in all manner of ways. As an artist, an internet DJ on RollingStone.com.
One of the enfants terribles, 9 Inch Nails.
There's Bowie the virtual character, known as Boz in a CD-ROM game titled Omicron. There's Bowie the cyber pop star.
Grown inside a plastic box.
And like the rest of us, there's Bowie the frustrated computer user.
I freeze and crash along with the best of them all the time, continually. And I always blame everything else but me. I eat up my memory like crazy, and I'm always downloading too many programs at once, and suddenly it's the Ice Age on screen, nothing moves, and help!
The idea is to keep your desktop clean.
Don't start. Clean your desktop up. It used to be, you know, put your shoes away. Now it's clean your desktop up. Nothing's changed. It's the same thing. What do you mean this is progress?
Like many modern adults, though, David Bowie was introduced to computers by his tech-savvy son.
He's quite a games freak when he was younger. And so he kind of got me into the idea of at least programs. And that would have been about 93, something like that. And then I had a couple of pals that were actually online. One of them was a member of The Well.
Right, okay.
Back in the early days.
Way back?
Yeah.
Talk me through a typical day in the life of Mr. David Bowie and the role that computers and the internet play.
And first thing I do is all my emails. I get them all out of the way. And there's usually lots and lots. I'm email crazy. And then I'll spend probably about an hour, maybe more, going through my site. Then I have internet nap around 4. No kidding.
So
it used to be disco nap.
Disco
Remember
nap,
that?
internet nap.
I've got time for a disco nap.
Bowie, the internet napper, was the first major artist to post an unreleased song for free downloading on the web. Now, with his BowieNet members, he's creating the first online virtual CD titled Live and Well. And though he's not yet released any tunes in the controversial MP3 format, he is fully behind it.
But the more the merrier. I think MP3 is the great. You know something? I'm so tired of hearing people say, oh, it's going to bring down the record companies and blah, blah, blah. You know what? It's going to make it much harder for bootleggers. Because as soon as you put something up in MP3, you can trace the site in about 5 minutes. And they're dead. And you know what? I've not seen one Celine album in MP3 yet. If this is going to cause the downfall of all major artists, where are all these major artist albums that are supposed to be flooding all? There isn't one up there. It's all our awful, obscure, terribly embarrassing. That's why artists don't like it, because all their rubbish gets...
And as for one of Mr. Bowie's other passions, movies, he sees the net as a great way for independent filmmakers to get their work to the masses.
I presuppose that the end result will be short samples of any particular work, whether it be musical or visual, and then pay to download the entire thing.
More than a cyberspace oddity, Bowie is a force to be reckoned with on the net. However, when I told him that Computer World magazine named him as one of the most influential people in computing and technology, alongside Bill Gates, he laughed.
Yeah, Dave and Bill.
The internet visionary crown may not be one Bowie's comfortable wearing, but is, without doubt, one that he deserves.
We make the future as we make the truth.
Words to live by. All right.
Get in.
And if by now you still haven't gotten enough of Bowie, that's very sad. Nevertheless, we've got the full-length, unedited interview on our website, and don't forget to enter to win the free 1-year subscription to BowieNet. We'll also link you to RollingStone.com, where you can hear the Cybersong contest session yet again.
The tale of Tarzan is one we've all heard many times. Coming up after the break, we take a peek at Disney's interpretation. What few people know is that Tarzan grew up to become a security guard.
Hey everyone, the Surf Guru here. When we come back, Scott Harriman, don't make me box you. Don't make me box you, Scott.
I'm going to pass over the whole VGA vibe to you.